Good day, this is Attila Kovács from GTC News Daily Trade with the Facts in 2018, February the 14th. President Trump plans to announce this week what he called a reciprocal tax on goods imported to the United States from other nations. We are going to charge countries outside of our country, countries that take advantage of the United States, he said at a White House event on infrastructure. Some of them are so-called allies, but they are not allies on trade. This is going to be fun to watch. Microsoft is acquiring some of the tech and the co-founder of collaborative classroom software startup Chalkup. The company will join Microsoft and its tech will be built into the Microsoft Team for Education product. The only disclosed feature making the move is Chalkup's system for teachers to give feedback on student work. US crude oil stocks are expected to show an increase in data today from the Department of Energy. Estimates showed US oil inventories are projected to have increased by 2.6 million barrels on average last week. This week we expect stockpiles to increase of 3.6 million barrels. We have an interesting trading day today. European stocks fell yesterday as advanced for mining and travel shares weren't enough to guide the market toward the second consecutive green day. The volatility that's been leading major stock markets into correction territory was creeping back into the European markets, indicating that investors are still wrestling with concerns about rising inflation and higher bond yields. Japan's fourth quarter economic growth has less than expected, while the economy has grown for 8 straight quarters, the longest run in 28 years. Trading in Asia will slow as the Lunar New Year holiday approaches. Taiwan's stock market closed yesterday and China will join it on Thursday. Others in Asia will only see a half day of trading on Thursday before being shut on Friday. The supposed imminent death of supermarkets appears overblown. Amazon is not taking over grocery anytime soon. Kroger and other competitors aren't sitting still. 7 months after grocery stocks tumbled on the news of Amazon's huge acquisition of Whole Foods, the $25 billion supermarket chain Kroger is bouncing back. Meanwhile, other companies of the industry are also showing strength. Facebook is losing its cool among young users. We've been hearing these reports for 5 years and Facebook stock has increased many times in that period. Coolness doesn't matter for Facebook, it is a multi-purpose internet utility that essentially everyone has. Instagram is cool and whatever youth engagement Facebook is losing, they are getting it back through Instagram. Facebook stock remains perhaps the most compelling big growth investment in the market today. In our daily pick today we have the Apple for you, which is technically offer a buy limit around 163.9. You should think about it. Coca-Cola could be one of a hell pick for this week. Keep an eye on it, while the Adidas is turning nicely, but watch out for Nike because it has the best selling shoe in January. Last but not least, the Twitter looks fantastic. There is more room to grow, but be careful, it could be too much too fast. A busy day ahead of us from both sides of the Atlantic. Japanese data are already out. Now we have to see what the United States has to offer. CPI is today, take care of your trades. The euro-dollar broke above Monday's hammer and rallied nicely. There is plenty of support underneath. 1.25 is still the target with good buying opportunities. The GBP USD rallied but gave up some of its gains. The 50-day exponential moving average offers a good dynamic support. We expect higher levels these days. The dollar-yen has broke down to the bottom of the consolidation, where we expect to find buyers for a bounce towards 112. If we break below 107.5, the pair is heading to 105. Don't forget, our services are going to be available soon only for our subscribers. To subscribe, go to gtc.news. This was Attila Kovács from GTC News Daily Trade with the Facts in 2018, February the 14th.